Today, I'm completely abandoning the campfire, and I will survive 99 nights in the forest, living inside of a snow cave. I'm not allowed to return to the campfire, I can't craft, I can't cook, and most importantly with no defenses. How will I survive the hungry entities at nighttime? So I'll be giving myself 10 days to gather as many resources, and then I'm forced to move in with the Kraken girl. So we are back with another video, and first things first, let's just go ahead and put our little deer buddy right over here. And now we have our little guardian for the rest of the video. So we are going to be spending 99 nights at a snow cave. More specifically, we will be moving in with the Kraken girl. And I mean, we've already done the Dino Kids cave and Koala Girl's cave. So if you haven't already, make sure to watch those videos. And don't forget to comment where else I should survive. And please make it challenging. Anyways though, let's just go ahead, level up this fire to level 2. And I do want to craft this map and just put it right over here, just in case if we need it for later on in this video. So now let's just go ahead, get ourselves this flashlight because we do need some protection at nighttime. So I do need to get some more fuel, but very quickly, let's just go ahead, get rid of these wolves right over here. Let's throw the key there. And well, we will save this kid later on. We're not going to save him just yet because we only have 10 days. So we got to make the most of those 10 days first. And I mean, I do need to find myself a bunny, but I'm not going to lie, with this week's snow update, they are blending in so well with the snow. I can barely see them. Oh wait, there's one over here. Let's get rid of this guy. And there we go. We got ourselves a bunny's foot. So we're just going to keep it over here. And when the poach trader arrives, we will be able to get ourselves a good sack and a good axe. And I'm not going to lie, this little elf is going to have to wait a little before I save him. And we got ourselves a bandage. That's actually really good. And well, now I'm just going to go ahead and just loot up all of these present boxes because this week's Christmas update is actually so good. Like, we already got ourselves 2 bandages. That's insane. Bam! Fire level 3. Alright, so Mr. Pelt Trader is here. So let's just go ahead, get ourselves a good sack. And then with this wolf's pelt, I do want to go ahead and get myself a spear because that's going to help us out a ton at the Stronghold. Oh my gosh, we found ourselves a mine shaft. This is actually so good because early game, there's going to be 5 pieces of coal just scattered all around. So make sure you pick all of those pieces up because that will be enough to get us to fire level 4, but we are going to max out our sack before returning. And we got a fuel canister, so we definitely have enough now. Not 1, but 2 fuel canisters? Yo! And there is another elf over here, so we are going to need 2 ladders to save these guys. Bam! Fire level 4. So we are doing extremely good for day 2. But it's not level 6, so we can't be that happy just yet. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get myself 2 ladders because I know where 2 of the elves are sitting at. So let's just go ahead, save elf number 1, and make sure you put this ladder right because if you don't, you're probably going to have to buy yourself another ladder. And of course, he's very jolly now, so let's just go ahead and loot up this present. And we got ourselves a trident. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to drop this spear and wait, I don't have the spear no more. Okay, so I guess the game just automatically chooses what's best for you, which is perfect. Anyways, let's just go ahead and save the second elf. And I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't that far out here. So where did this boy go? Ah, there he is. He's right over there. So let's go ahead, put this ladder down, and let's save this guy as well. Give me a chainsaw, please. Or just give me a giant sack. Either will do. And out of this present box, we got ourselves the infernal sack. So we are gonna upgrade from a good sack to an infernal sack now. That's even better. And then of course, make sure you pick up all of those candies. And this infernal sack is actually so OP because if y'all look, the morsels are not cooked, right? So if we pick them up inside of our sack and throw them back down, they are automatically cooked. So I'm probably gonna keep this instead of a giant sack. Bam! Fire level 5 as well. But that's still not enough, so let's just go ahead and get right back out there. And there is another elf over there in the skating rink, so we're probably gonna have to save him later on. And there is another elf on top of this tree, so we will rescue them in a little bit. But first, I want to make my way towards the ends of the map because that's where all the good loot will be. Oh my gosh, we found ourselves a taming flute. So let's go ahead and pick that up because I do want my boy 7 for this video, especially since we will be living inside of a cave. And we got ourselves a rifle, so I'll definitely pick that up. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves an alpha wolf pelt, so I'll definitely bring that back to the campfire just in case if we have extremely bad luck with these chests. Anyways, let's just go ahead, loot up this cabin, and well, I just want the chairs from over here. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves an oil barrel. So I think by day 4, we should have ourselves a fire level 6. We just got to keep up this momentum and we should be fine. Even better, we found ourselves Kraken Girl's cave. So this is where we are going to be spending 99 nights. But oh my gosh, there are so many wolves behind me right now. Oh my gosh, let's get rid of these guys first. All right, so it is morning now, and well, this cave right over here is where we are going to be spending 99 nights inside of. But first, I want to mark this on our map, and well, we are going to decorate this space out even better than the other videos, just because we know exactly what we want to do. So stay tuned for that, because I have a plan in mind. Anyways, though, let's just go ahead and bring back some of the food. All right, so that was an extremely good run. So let's just go ahead and pick up all of our fuel, and well, that's definitely not enough. So let's just go ahead and max out this fire real quick, and then I will be back. And actually, we need to get ourselves a strong axe as well. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh my gosh, I did find myself a church. So very quickly, let's just get rid of all the cultists here so that we can loot up this chest as well. And we got ourselves an iron body. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, we found ourselves a giant sack, but I'm definitely not going to pick that up because this infernal sack is going to help us out much more than that. Only because we are doing a 10-day challenge, but for any other video, I probably would have picked it up. Oh my gosh, we found an oil barrel, so we definitely have enough for fire level 6 now, but I just want to max out our sack and try to get this strong axe. We found ourselves a strong flashlight, so we're just missing this strong axe, and then I do want to return to the campfire. Oh my gosh, that took us so long to get, but thankfully we did. So let's just go ahead and max out this fire now. We do have some cultists at our base, so let's just go ahead, get rid of these guys real quick. But there we go, they're all dead, so let's throw them in the fire. Bam! Fire level 6 as well. So we are doing really good actually. So let's just go ahead, take this cultist gem, put it in there, and well, if you all look now, we need 2 cultist gems for this crafting bench level 4, 1 for this giant bed, and 1 for this oil drill. So let's make our way towards this stronghold now, because I do need those 2 other cultist gems. And before we even go there, very quickly, I do want to get a ladder. Actually, you know what? We'll get 2 ladders and we'll get some ice skates, because very quickly, I do want to go ahead and save these elves right over here. So that's 1 right there, and then the second elf is on this tree. So let's get this guy as well. So let's open up present number 1, and we got ourselves a Are you kidding me? I didn't even know that you can get that from these presents. That's actually so bad. And then from this present, we got a cultist gem. So they were both straight dookie. So let's just go ahead and make our way to the stronghold. All right, here we are. Give me something good from that ruby chest, please. And we got to make sure to pick up all of these coins just in case if we need it for later on. There we go. They're all dead. They're going to spawn right over there. Let's get rid of these guys. And now we just got to repeat the same process over and over again, and they should all be dead. There we go. The door opened up. So let's make our way to the last floor now. And now this is the last stack. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys. And there we go. The door opened up. So first things first, we got to take these cultist gems and let's test their luck. And we got some thorn body. You know what? I'll still take that because that's way better than our alien body. And then of course, who doesn't want some free diamonds? So we do have 11 bandages right now, so I'm just gonna drop a couple over here just in case if we need it for later on. And well, now as you all can see, we can get ourselves this giant bed and the oil drill, but we need to chop down a bunch of logs. So let's just go ahead and chop down some trees.
A few minutes later.
So as you all can see, we do have 157 logs now. So let's just go ahead and buy out all of these beds now. And well, I'm just gonna go ahead, drop them down over here because I don't want their multiplier to take effect just yet. And then with the rest of our logs, let's just go ahead and get ourselves 5 farm plots for now. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and get 7 because that's the perfect amount. And well, now we're just gonna go ahead, get ourselves this sundial now, this compass, and then I do want to get a lightning rod. So let's place the lightning rod right over here. And well, now let's just go ahead, pick up all these saplings and bring them over to our new base at the cave. So here we are. Let's waste no time and let's plant down these farm plots first because I do want the food fully grown in by the time we move in. And the last one will be right over here. There we go. That's gonna look beautiful when it fully grows in. But as for now, we do have to go ahead and start planting down these saplings. And very quickly, I want to see if we can plant it down, and perfect. Yes, we can. There we go. We planted all 20 saplings down, so that should be good enough for now. So let's just go ahead and place down all of these beds now as well before we forget later on. So that's 4 of the beds, and well, I think we have enough time to save Dino Kids, so let's just go ahead and do that. And we already killed the wolves over here, so we can just go straight down, save this kid, and then make our way towards Kraken Girl. All right, we are at Kraken Girl's cave, and I know we can just just glitch through this door, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably just gonna open it up. Just because I do think we have a goated spot inside of this cave, so stay tuned for that. Alright, let's throw these two kids down over here. So far, our multiplier is a 7x. And there we go. It is day 10. So we are not allowed back inside of this campfire. So let's just go ahead and get ourselves a sled now. And you know what? We might as well get ourselves a shovel because we have a lot of coins. So let's place down this sled right over here and let's just make our way towards this cave now. Oh my gosh. Our trees are already growing in and it's looking beautiful. So let's keep our sled parked right over there. And well, we did get a bunch of more tree saplings. So let's just go ahead and plant them all down. There we go. We planted all of the tree saplings. And if y'all look, I did bring my deer buddy and I got a lot of traps. So let's just go ahead, drop them down over here for now. And don't worry because we will decorate this base as we go. But as for now, let's just go ahead and save this squid kid because I want these days going up fast. Oh, but wait a second. There is a elf that needs our help. So let's just go ahead and do this real quick. And hopefully we can get ourselves a chainsaw from this present box. Alright, let's test our luck. And we got ourselves an axe trim kit. That's actually really good. That's gonna help us chop down some trees even faster. So you know what? Let's use that. There we go. So now we have a shiny and a gold strong axe. So we'll use that for now. But let's waste no time and let's go ahead and save this squid kid. Alright, here we are. So let's just do this quickly because it is about to turn nighttime. And oh my gosh, there's a bear right behind me. There we go. He's dead. So let's just focus on these two bears very quickly. And then I do want to test how we survived the first night at the cave on the next night cycle. So there we go. He's dead. Let's take this key, throw it in there. Let's save this kid very quickly and let's loot up this chest because the deer is waiting for us out there. And we got ourselves a diamond. So I'll take that for now. And very quickly, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and use our free camp. So let's just go ahead and see where this deer is. And yo, what is this deer doing? He is running into a wall right now. My boy, I am not inside of this wall. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just go ahead and escape then. And oh my gosh, he still hit me. Are you kidding me? I gotta take my sled and I gotta leave. Oh wait, we gotta do a little U-turn with this. Let's take this sled and let's get out of here. Also, huge shout out to the devs for giving your boy content creator perks. So now I can build anywhere and I got free camp. So stay tuned for some bangers because with these small little perks, I will be able to do much more. Alright, let's just go ahead and mark this koala girl. And well, we have enough time to save her, so let's just go ahead and do that. But I'm probably gonna need myself another sled, so let's just buy another one. Alright, here we are. We gotta take on 6 of the bears now. So let's try to do this quickly because I do want to return back to our base to see if we can survive the night. Alright, let's save this girl. And we did get ourselves a ruby chest. What do we get? What do we get? We got ourselves a right shield, but you know what? I'll still take that. And there we go. Just like that, we saved all of the kids. So our multiplier is now a 9x. Alright, let's put our sled right over here. And well, this deer actually stands no chance against our sled. He is way too slow to catch up. So now let's just make our way over here on top of the bookshelf. And wait, we can't make our way up top anymore. That was supposed to be our goated spot. So I guess we'll just stay in the kids' room for now. Actually, we don't even have to. It's already morning time, so we should be fine. But now's the perfect time to tame myself my boy 7. Just because we got rid of all of the bears now, so there's no way my boy is gonna die. So let's just go ahead and feed him a morsel and feed him a steak. And well, we have to do this another 2 more times. And there we go. We got our boy Moss. And if you all look, we have the new skin for the wolf. So he is ready for Christmas. So let's just rename him to my lucky number 7. And there we go. That's my boy. And well, now we need a bunch of saplings. So let's just go ahead and collect a bunch. Alright, we did get 17 more. So let's just go ahead and plant them all down very quickly. There we go. That's all of them planted. But let's just be careful because the deer is out. So let's just make our way to our spot. And I mean, I have no clue where we're gonna survive. So we're just gonna stay over here. And oh my gosh, a wolf did spawn in. So that did not work. Plan number 2 is to just stay on top of this ledge right over here. So let's see if anything happens over here, but I doubt anything will happen. So it's been like 30 seconds and absolutely nothing is happening. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start chopping down some trees, because I got my boy 7 to protect us if anything does happen. Perfect. So that's all of the trees planted. So I would say we're around like 60% done this base. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make my way towards the ends of the map now, because I do want to get some decorations for our base. So let's just go ahead and kidnap this kiwi right over here. But wait, we are being chased by a bunch of bears, so let's just be careful. All right, second time's a charm. Let's kidnap him and let's grab that fridge. Or sorry, that's not a fridge, that's a microwave. This infernal sack is actually coming in so clutch, because we are starving right now, and I mean the only way we can get ourselves some cooked food is if we have this sack. And just like that, our hunger is completely filled up once again. And yo, we did find a ruby chest, so we gotta loot this up. But first, we gotta get rid of this bear. And we got ourselves another thorn body. Are you kidding me? We can't even use that. We already got it on. I'm not gonna lie, I have lost count of the amount of kiwis that we have right now. But that's definitely a good thing. So let's just go ahead and make our way back to this base now. Are you kidding me? There's another kiwi here? I'm gonna take you as well then. Okay. This is the last one. That has to be the last one. Alright, so we did make it back. So let's just go ahead and empty out our... Wait, what? The fire has gone out. Are you kidding me? So this just got a whole lot challenging. So now we don't have access to our map no more, and the deer should be hungry every single night. So this is gonna get very tough, because we are not done our base just yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead, empty out our sack. Let's make my boy 7 sit down. My boy 7, what are you doing? Stop. Just sit down over there. But very quickly, we did find ourselves a little elf, so I should probably help him out, right? Actually, you know what? We'll just leave him to die over there. We got a mission to do right now, and that is to get a bunch of saplings to fortify our base. Alright, so we did get some more saplings, so let's just go ahead and plant them down, because it's about to turn nighttime. Perfect. That is... Oh my gosh, what is this deer doing? Get away from me, please. Okay, this deer is not running away, so we're probably gonna have to make our way inside. Let's just go to our spot right over here, and let's just chill out over here for a little bit. Actually, you know what? We can just go free cam, right? So let's just go ahead and go free cam. Let's see what this deer is doing right now, because I am kind of confused. Alright, so the deer is just chilling at the campfire, and we are being raided tonight, but the cultists are not moving in at all, so they're probably just waiting for me. So I think we should be fine. Let's just stay here and let's just wait this night out. Actually, you know what? Let's test the deer's limits. Is he gonna spawn in? Oh wait, no, he's not spawning in. Oh, we should be fine. Let's just go ahead and keep planting down then. Perfect. So that's all 20 saplings planted down, so I would say we're about 80% done now. Alright, so we do have 22 more, so let's just go ahead and plant them all down. This should be enough to completely fortify our base. Oh my gosh, we had enough to finish this line, but we are so close to closing this base off. Okay, yeah, this doofus is completely up to no good, because he is just chasing the wall, and I mean, he cannot reach us if he just keeps doing that, so we should be fine. Alright, so we do have 10 more saplings, and well, this should hopefully be enough to close it off. But let's do this quickly, because it's about to turn nighttime. Oh my gosh, I hear the deer. I hear the deer. Are you kidding me? Get away from me, mister. And it started to snow and thunder. That is a lethal combination. Oh my gosh, the thunderstorm messed me up, so I planted a tree there. It should be fine though. Let's just go ahead, wait for that to all grow in, and then I do want to give you all a tour of our amazing base. I just realized we are sitting at a total of 7 kiwis right now. This is actually insane. And there we go. We reached 99 nights and 90 minutes living inside of a cave. But very quickly, I do want to give you all a tour of our base. But I am going to wait for the furniture trader to come out so that I can buy a couple things, and then I do want to give y'all a tour, just because I just realized I can place furniture anywhere I want. Let's go. The furniture trader is here, so let's just get a couple things and bring them over to our base. And well, now let's just go ahead and place down a bunch of furniture all over the place. Alright, so it is time to give you all a tour of our base now, because it is completely finished. And we did go over 99 nights just because it took forever for this furniture trader to come out. So as you all can see, the base is completely fortified all the way around. And while we do have some bear traps sitting around the base, just because we want some more protection at nighttime. And if you guys didn't notice, we do have a sled on this side and another sled on this side, just in case if we need to take it and start roaming around the map. But anyways, let's just go ahead and start with the front now. So this is the front of our base, and as you all can see, we do have my boy 7 here, and my boy 7 is the guardian of this base. So as you all can see, we do have some more bear traps, but they were set that off because the deer did attack us. But anyways, let's just go ahead and enter inside, and as you all can see, we have a bunch of food just sitting around, so we can eat to our heart's content. So as you all can see, we do have some oil barrels and a microwave here just in case if you want to heat up your food, and then the oil barrels are only there just in case if we need to extend the fire, but we are not using the campfire at all, so we should be fine. And the workers of this base are living inside of the cave right now just because it's a bit too cold out there. And I mean, there is a fan over here for some reason, but they should have taken that down. I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, there seems to be a meeting going on over here, so I'll let them be. And then very quickly, we have another kiwi over here, and this is my throne. This is where the king sits at nighttime, alright? So the kids' room is pretty much just the sleeping and utility room. This is what the kiwis use just to like wash their clothes, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much inside of the cave, and I mean, the deer is out right now, so we just have to be careful from him because just like that, it is daytime, so we are completely safe from the deer. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And well, it's been your boy Sword and your boy 7, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace!